where police said the motive for the killing of an ANC member is still not clear, but they have confirmed that the case is now being handled by the task team investigating political killings there. It's believed the victim is a witness in the trial against murder-accused Newcastle Mayor Ntuthuko Mahlaba. Well, Martin Sithole, along with his friend, was gunned down on Sunday. Mahlaba is currently out on 20,000 rand bail for his alleged role in the 2016 assassination of Wandile Ngobeni, an ANC youth league leader in Emalahleni. Well, Mawande Keswa has been following that story for us, and here let's just get the latest from him this morning. Mawande, a very good morning to you. We understand that you spoke to family and friends of the victim yesterday, and we know that this case is being handled by the task team that's handling political killings. But what are these family and friends saying? Do they believe it was a political killing? Do they believe it's related to this murder case, or do they have other suspicions?
Good morning, Yuveka. It's quite contrasting pictures when you speak about friends as well as family. I'll start off with the family, Yuveka. I did speak to them yesterday, and according to the family, they say that they don't know yet whether or not this was linked to the political unrest that exists within the Emalahleni region. They're uncertain if also it's the fact that Martin Sithole was a witness in the case facing the Newcastle mayor. However, his friends and people that he's worked closely with on the ground doing ANC work say that this is definitely politically linked. They're not mincing their words when it comes to that, stating that the fact that he was a key witness, in fact they call him the first witness, is a determining factor behind all that has transpired, and they definitely believe that it's linked to the political killings that we've seen in the Emalahleni region. I mean, in the past 3 years, that number has gone up and is sitting at about 4 people who've been killed. So that is certainly alarming, and they fear for their lives to a point where some of the members now are guarded. That's how bad the situation is.
Well, Mawande, that killing happened in 2016. Had there been other attempts on Martin Sithole's life between then and now?
Well, from what I gathered from the family is that they never felt that he was in any immediate danger. They never got any signals from him citing enemies or fears around anything. They just described him as a person who served his family, who served the community and was loved by people. So this caught them by surprise. They had no prior suspicions. According to them, nothing of this nature had ever happened. They never expected it. When I spoke to his friends as well, on their end, they just cited that there's always been tension when you look at the whole situation, but they didn't cite any history with Martin and whether or not there were previous attempts to take his life. But according to them, the issues started when he became a witness. However, they weren't really expecting something of this nature to happen either. But they did say that they always questioned the fact that he was never guarded. He was always with his friends or alone, not having any security in and around him. So according to them, that was something that they raised the flag on. But in terms of the family, they never suspected anything. He never mentioned anything to them, and they never felt that he was in any danger whatsoever.
Now, the friend who was gunned down along with Martin Sithole on Sunday, Mawande, did that person have anything to do with this trial, or was that person also a witness? And are there fears for others who might be testifying in this trial?
Well, on the case of his friend Ubutsanani Shange, what I'm getting is that he was just unfortunate to be with his friend at the time of the incident. There's nothing that's linking him directly with the political landscape within the Emalahleni region or linking him to the case. It's just a situation whereby he was unfortunate to be with his friend at the time of the killing. So from what I'm getting on the ground, that is the sense that I've got. But in terms of whether people believe that this will escalate, certainly and definitely there is that fear that there will be more deaths, to a point where those on the ground can definitely guarantee it because of the climate, and saying that you would have hoped that after the task team was appointed and investigating these crimes and actually having people attending court for these cases, that would have deterred anyone else to actually embark on such heinous acts of attempting and killing people. But then that wasn't the case. You're still finding a situation where we are in Newcastle at this moment where 2 more deaths, and you've got another 3 people who are bystanders in hospital. So they do feel that this will escalate. There are also fears of a fight back when you look at those people who feel their lives might be in danger, or anyone else for that matter, where you're going to have 2 people on different sides of the fence, where you have those who want to defend themselves if they feel that they are in imminent danger or they're under threat. So there are those fears, stating that the tensions are high. I spoke to one ANC Youth League member within the Malahleni region who said that the day this incident happened on Sunday, they took a decision to let everything go when it comes to politics, because they no longer want to be part of a system or within an environment where people are killed for their beliefs and standing for the truth and fighting for specific rights, whether they relate to people, they relate to economic emancipation, whatever the case is, saying that as young people they're not ready to die because of such things, because of the situation as volatile in the Malahleni region. So there's going to be a lot that is going to transpire as we move forward. I do anticipate that there will be updates as well moving into the day, where we might find that there are people who have been apprehended and so forth. The police are yet to confirm that. However, I did get information from a security company who blockaded the area after the incident, stating that there were perpetrators who were apprehended.
Okay, well, we'll certainly keep an eye on this one. Thanks very much for that update. That's Mawande Keswa. He's following that story for us, and like he said, we're expecting to get some new information at some point today.